New teaching strategies challenging the traditional way students learn. All across the GTA, more and more classrooms are getting flipped.
Now, instead of homework after school, students do the lesson at night. Charles Agro has more on how this works and what experts say about it. I want you guys to work on the classified balance sheet.
Accounting teacher Diane Fitzpatrick's class is flipped. Instead of instructing in class, she helps students do their homework with her during the day.
It's going to be December 31st.
And then listen to her lecture online at night.
And I'm there making them work. They can't hide anymore, so it is more work, which forces them to be more successful.
Fitzpatrick says the advantage flipping gives her students is simple, more one-on-one time.
It makes a really big difference because I'm more of a quiet person, so I don't like to put my hand up a lot.
Then with the flip class, you can just, watch it even if it's like 5 or 10 times. Just keep watching it and you get it.
Fitzpatrick has her own website, each lesson and video planned weeks in advance.
Where I'm seeing more success is the students that would not typically have paid attention to my class, would not have done the homework, or maybe even tried the homework and couldn't do it and then just said, I would give up.
She got the idea after she and colleagues visited a Detroit high school.
English language arts, our freshmen were failing at 52% rate.
The principal there decided to take drastic measures 3 years ago to turn things around in an effort to make the most of the time students were in class. Since then, more students are graduating, and failure rates have been reduced by as much as 35%.
This isn't a bad way to think about, how can we start incorporating blended learning environments?
Education advocates say, flipped or not, a successful classroom is one in which students are engaged and dialogue between students and teacher is encouraged.
It's about the rich learning relationship between those two things.
Mrs. Fitzpatrick's students have learned to love the method.
I don't have to come after school for extra classes and bug Miss Fitzpatrick. I can just watch it online.
I'd rather just do it on my own at home and come in and ask the questions.
So flipping the classroom is such a new concept that there haven't really been any formal studies done just yet to measure whether or not it's better or any worse than any of the traditional teaching methods.
Very cool concept. I like the idea when I heard it. Are other schools buying into this method?
Yeah, so it's really surprising. We know that it's happening here in Toronto schools. It's happening in Halton, and as you saw, it's happening in Peel. But really, it tends to vary in the degree in which teachers are adopting this method. In Miss Fitzpatrick's class, you can see it's fully flipped. Other teachers, though, of the 75 in the school, about 1/3 have adopted some flipping technique, but they're all not necessarily fully flipped. In most cases, it's really just a supplementary tool.
Yeah. Seems like a good way to see if they're getting the work before the test.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Chelsea.